Every morning, millions of people brew their coffee, prepare their breakfast, and overlook one of the most powerful healing treasures sitting quietly in the spice rack. These tiny nail-shaped buds, known as cloves, may look ordinary, but hidden inside them is a compound so potent it can begin transforming your brain in ways you'd never expect. Most people think of brain health in terms of puzzles, exercise, or medication. But what if something as simple as 2 cloves a day could sharpen memory, protect your neurons from damage, and keep your mind clearer for years to come? That's exactly what new research is showing, and the changes don't take months. They can begin within days. But here's the catch. Most people eat cloves the wrong way. They chew too many, swallow the wrong form, or heat them until the very oils that protect the brain are destroyed. Do it that way, and you may as well be eating sawdust. But consume them correctly, and by the 7th day, you may feel transformations not just in your body, but in your most important organ, your brain. Welcome to Inspired Living. I'm Dr. Bill Harrison, a neurologist and healthy aging advocate. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and join this growing community. Quick check-in before we get started. Have you ever used natural spices or remedies for your health? Type 1 in the comments if yes, or 0 if no. Your answers will show just how many of us are exploring natural ways to stay sharp and healthy. Now, let me set the expectation. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through exactly what happens when you consume 2 fresh cloves every day for 1 week. Each day builds on the last, unlocking new benefits for your circulation, your immune defenses, your liver, and yes, the brain that drives everything else. But before we dive in, there's something you absolutely must know. If you don't prepare cloves properly, they won't work. And in some cases, they could irritate your stomach or interfere with medication. I'll reveal the safest, most effective way later in this video. For now, stay with me, because what happens on day 1 sets off a chain reaction inside your brain and body that most people never see coming. On the very first day, your body is hit with a surge of antioxidants unlike almost anything else found in the kitchen. Cloves are one of the richest natural sources of these protective compounds, far stronger than most fruits, vegetables, and even other spices. The moment they enter your system, they begin hunting down unstable molecules known as free radicals, the silent saboteurs that damage your DNA, age your cells, and wear down your tissues. Your cardiovascular system is one of the first to benefit. The antioxidants in cloves coat and protect your blood vessels, shielding them from the microscopic tears and oxidative stress that lead to stiff arteries and clogged plaque. At the same time, your neurons, the brain cells most vulnerable to oxidative damage, begin receiving extra protection. By the end of day 1, your body has already shifted from being constantly under attack to actively defending itself. I'll never forget one patient, a retired librarian named Margaret. She struggled with constant fatigue and brain fog. When she began including antioxidant-rich foods daily, including cloves, she noticed a difference within days. Clearer focus, steadier energy, and a feeling that her body wasn't dragging her down. That is the payoff of the first loop. But it leads us into the next question. What happens once your defenses are stronger? On day 2, cloves don't just protect you, they actually retrain your immune system to fight harder, faster, and smarter. On the 2nd day, something remarkable happens in your immune system. The compounds in cloves, especially Eugenol, begin circulating through your bloodstream, and they don't just sit idle. They interact directly with your white blood cells, sharpening their ability to detect threats. Within 48 hours, your immune system behaves like an army that suddenly received upgraded weapons and better intelligence. This antimicrobial effect is powerful. Harmful bacteria, fungi, and even certain viruses encounter a far more hostile environment when cloves are present. And it's not just about killing germs. Your gut, where most of your immune cells actually live, becomes more balanced, with beneficial bacteria gaining the upper hand. Research published in the Journal of Natural Remedies found that clove oil extracts suppressed several strains of bacteria within hours. While we're not suggesting you drink clove oil, remember, whole cloves are the safe method. The science demonstrates just how strong this little spice can be. By the second day, many people notice subtle changes like clearer breathing, calmer digestion, or even fewer sneezes during allergy season. One of my viewers once wrote in saying, "Doctor Harrison, I started taking cloves every morning, and for the first winter in years, I didn't catch a single cold." That's the payoff, a stronger, sharper immune system. But what if I told you that by day 3, cloves begin mimicking the effects of a common prescription drug? Naturally. Let's see how. By the 3rd day, your body's relationship with sugar begins to change. Compounds inside cloves make your cells more sensitive to insulin, the hormone responsible for shuttling glucose out of the blood and into your muscles and organs. When your cells finally start listening to insulin more effectively, your blood sugar stabilizes. The results can feel surprisingly quick. Energy no longer crashes after meals. Cravings begin to ease. Mental fog starts to lift. And behind the scenes, your pancreas is under less stress, protected by the antioxidant shield cloves provide. It's as if your body has been quietly given a natural tool that supports what medications like metformin are designed to do. In 2019, researchers reported that clove extract reduced blood sugar spikes after meals in both healthy and pre-diabetic volunteers. Imagine getting part of that benefit just from 2 whole cloves a day. A man named James, in his 60s, once told me that he'd started this habit after lunch. Within a week, his glucose monitor showed fewer dangerous highs and lows. "I never thought a spice could steady me like that," he said. That's the payoff for day 3. But there's a deeper mystery here. Blood sugar is only one piece of the metabolic puzzle. What about the organ responsible for clearing toxins, balancing hormones, and keeping your whole system clean? That transformation begins on day 4. On the 4th day, your liver steps into the spotlight. This hard-working organ filters toxins, breaks down waste, and helps regulate everything from cholesterol to hormones. Yet it is constantly under attack from processed food, alcohol, and stress. Cloves provide remarkable relief. Eugenol reduces inflammation inside the liver, while antioxidants guard its delicate cells against damage. Enzyme levels begin to shift in healthier directions, and the liver's natural detoxification pathways start working more efficiently. By this stage, many people describe a subtle feeling of lightness, as if their body is processing and clearing waste more effectively. Studies from the Asian Pacific Journal of Tropical Biomedicine suggest that cloves can even slow the progression of fatty liver disease by reducing oxidative stress. That's huge, given how common liver issues are today. That's the payoff, a liver that is less burdened and more resilient. But here's the next curiosity loop. When your liver functions better, your circulation improves too. And by day 5, cloves reach directly into your heart and arteries in a way that could change your cardiovascular future. By day 5, cloves begin delivering some of their most visible benefits. Their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant powers converge inside your arteries, reducing the microscopic damage that makes blood vessels stiff and narrow. The result is smoother circulation, easier blood flow, and a heart that no longer has to strain as hard with every beat. Cloves also help keep cholesterol in check, reducing the oxidation of LDL, the dangerous kind that builds up into plaque. As your circulation improves, oxygen reaches your tissues more efficiently, bringing clearer skin, sharper focus, and more physical stamina. Some people notice they climb stairs with less effort or recover faster from daily tasks. One of my patients, Robert, who had struggled with borderline hypertension, reported that within a week of adding cloves, his blood pressure numbers shifted slightly lower. While cloves aren't a replacement for his medication, they acted like an ally, supporting the treatment instead of working against it. That's the payoff for day 5, a stronger, more efficient cardiovascular system. But here's what most people never expect. By day 6, cloves begin activating defenses at the cellular level that scientists usually associate with cancer prevention. On the 6th day, cloves start working in one of the most profound ways yet. Their phenolic compounds encourage damaged or abnormal cells to self-destruct in a process called apoptosis, while simultaneously protecting healthy cells and repairing DNA. It's a dual action that strengthens your natural defense against uncontrolled growth. Populations with higher clove consumption have been shown to experience lower rates of certain digestive cancers, likely because cloves come into direct contact with the stomach and colon lining as they're consumed. While cloves are not a cure or a replacement for medical care, their protective role at the cellular level is one of the most exciting areas of ongoing research. Imagine this as your body running a nightly audit. Unhealthy cells flagged and eliminated, healthy ones protected. That's what cloves quietly help support. That's the payoff. Your cells themselves are better defended. But the story doesn't end here. By day 7, cloves demonstrate a benefit you will actually feel. Pain relief, reduced stiffness, and calmer inflammation throughout the body. On the 7th day, many people finally feel the difference in their daily lives. Eugenol acts as a natural anesthetic, soothing pain signals and reducing irritation. At the same time, anti-inflammatory compounds ease swelling in joints, muscles, and tissues. Movements feel smoother, recovery feels faster, and stiffness begins to melt away. But what makes day 7 remarkable is how everything you've built through the week begins to work together. Your liver is clearing waste more effectively. Your immune system is sharper. Your heart and vessels are stronger. Your blood sugar is steadier, and your brain is better protected. Each system supports the others, creating a ripple effect of vitality and balance. I often hear from older adults who say, "Doc, I thought my aches and stiffness were just age catching up to me." But within a week of adding cloves, I woke up one morning and realized I could move easier. That's the final payoff. But here's the new loop. What happens if you keep going? What if you continue this habit for 30 days, 60 days, or even a year? The compounding benefits are extraordinary, and that's what makes cloves such an overlooked secret in modern health. Before you head straight to your spice rack, remember this. Even natural remedies must be used wisely. For most adults, 2 whole cloves a day is considered a safe amount. But if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, have liver disease, bleeding disorders, or take blood-thinning medications, you should speak with your doctor first. And never swallow clove essential oil. It is far too concentrated and can be dangerous. Stick to fresh, whole cloves and listen to your body. Consistency is the key. 2 cloves a day may not sound like much, but over time, the benefits accumulate. Think of this 7-day journey as only the beginning. With regular use and a balanced lifestyle that includes healthy food, movement, and sleep, the effects continue to build week after week, supporting your brain, your heart, and your overall well-being for years to come. If this video helped you, type YES in the comments. Your response motivates us to create more life-changing content. Like this video, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to Inspired Living for more discoveries that protect your brain, strengthen your body, and extend your independence. Your 7-day journey with cloves is just the beginning. With consistency, the benefits only grow, supporting your health in ways that modern science is only beginning to understand. Take that first step today and prepare to be amazed by what your body can achieve with the right tools at the right time.